Hello kids, this is Suma, your teacher of English, and today what we are going to do is we are dealing with the Karnataka state syllabus, second language English, 7th standard, first lesson Healthy Life, and it was written by Pedro Pablo Sacristan. This lesson will be in two parts. First part will be dealing with the text and comprehension questions, and second part will be dealing with the grammar aspects and LSRW aspects. So let's get started with part 1, the text. Okay. Karnataka State Board Syllabus, second language English, class 7, lesson 1, Healthy Life. So we are dealing with the part 1, which is based on text and comprehension question. This lesson Healthy Life is written by Pedro Pablo Sacristan, and the competencies of this lesson are: students will be able to read properly with stress, pause, intonation and voice modulation. Students will be able to identify antonyms or opposite words. Students will be able to write singular and plural forms. Students will be able to write their daily routine or schedule. And one of the major competency of this lesson is to inculcate good habits like exercise and good food habits in the students through the story. So let's get started with that. And before starting the lesson, let's get introduced with the new words. First one is furious, very angry. When people get very angry, we can call them as furious, or the extreme anger can be called as furious. Potion is a magical liquid. You can see it in the cartoons, some kind of a liquid which spells different kind of action in people. That kind of liquid, the magical liquid, is called as potion. Spell is kind of words or actions used to captivate the people and get effect on the people. Trap is get hold, or a situation which we cannot escape. Swamp is an area of soft wet land. In Kannada we call it as ಜೌಗು ಪ್ರದೇಶ. ತುಂಬ ಹಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶವನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಜೌಗು ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅದನ್ನು ಇಂಗ್ಲೀಷಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಸ್ವ್ಯಾಂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ವೈರಸ್, ಇತ್ತೀಚೆಗಂತೂ ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಯಾವ ವೈರಸ್ ಅದು? ಎಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ COVID-19. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್? ವೈರಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಆ್ಯನ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್. ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ ಹರಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವೇನಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ? ವೈರಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ವೈರಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆ್ಯನ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಏಜೆಂಟ್. ವ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿನ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ treatment which resists an infection, which stops infection. Treatment or injection is called vaccine. Sneeze andre ಸೀನೋದು. Expel air from mouth and nose involuntarily. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಡವಾದ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ವೈರಾಣುಗಳು, ಧೂಳು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅದು ಸೀನೋದ್ರ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸ್ನೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಲೆಸನ್. In this lesson, you will have an activity in the beginning. What is that activity? Is a morning walk. Here they have given some of the pictures. Around 8 pictures are there in the this page. You can look at them and tell me what are they doing. First picture is telling us that waking up early, Second picture is symbolizing that the person who woke up early is taking morning walk. He is walking through the road and he feels fresh air, and he sees farmers in the field. Birds are chirping and people are doing exercises. Slowly sun rises, and after that, while going back home, he will also practice some exercise to stay fit and healthy. Okay. Here in this picture, we can see the same thing, and it is cyclical. See, morning walk. Wake up early and walk. Morning dew, freshness in the air. Beside a river, calm and cool. Farmers walking, birds chirping, people doing exercises. Come back at sunrise. Keep healthy this way. By doing all these things, by taking a small walk in the early morning and doing some exercises will keep us healthy and strong. This is the message in the first activity. So let's get started with the lesson. I'm going to read it. Please follow and try to read the lesson and note down the important words or the new words for you and write it down in your exercise 5 times so that you can get familiarized with that new word. So shall we start? Many years ago, everyone was strong and healthy. They ate varieties of food and loved fruits and vegetables. They took daily exercises and enjoyed walking, running, leaping, playing about. The earth was the healthiest place you could imagine. And it was clear that both adults and children were full of joy and were in good moods. All this made one of the witches furious. She suggested that all the witches should come together to prepare a potion. One who drinks it would lose the desire to live. So that night, all the witches gathered in the forest. They all needed to put all their energy to make the potion, which would have a powerful spell on people. During the collection of energy, one of the witches made a mistake in uttering the words. As a result, there was a big explosion. It was so big that it completely destroyed the forest. And on the basis of these 2 paragraphs, there are 4 questions. Let's try to answer the question. Okay. Which was the healthiest place that you could imagine? Which was that place? Yes, the earth was the healthiest place that we could imagine. Who was furious? Yes, one of the witches. You can see the picture of witch on the box. Can you see it? I'm sure that you have seen it in cartoons also. Okay, that is a witch who has magical powers. So who was furious? One of the witches was furious. What made the potion go wrong? Yes, one of the witches uttered a wrong word that made the potion go wrong. What happened after the explosion? After the explosion, the forest was completely destroyed. Okay, let's move on to the 3rd paragraph. As a result, it turned all the witches into tiny creatures like germs. They were trapped in liquid in a small bottle which was lying in a swamp. One day, a little boy, found the bottle. Thinking it contained a nice new drink, he swallowed it fully. The germ like witches took advantage of this situation. Though they could not physically harm anyone, they learned to change the boy's likes and dislikes. In a few days, a funny feeling started in the boy's mouth. He no longer wanted to eat vegetables, fruits, and good food. All he wanted to do was to ask for pizza, burger, and wait for them at home. He wasted this time waiting for food from hotels and restaurants and watching television, eating ice cream and chips. No longer did he enjoy fruits and vegetables. He did not feel like walking, running, and playing with his friends. Eventually, he stopped going out of the house and was sitting or lying about. He started feeling ill. Before long, he had no desire to do anything. The evil potion had worked. And the worst thing of all was that the witches had learned to jump from one person to another person like virus. They managed to turn the effect of the potion into one of the worst disease. What is the name of the disease? Yes, the disease of wasting life. Let's check our understanding. Based on paragraph 3 and 4, we have 4 more questions. What happened to the witches after explosion? Explosion ನಂತರ ಏನಾಯಿತು? All the witches turned into tiny creatures. What did the boy do with the new drink? The boy found the bottle and he thought that it would be a new drink and he swallowed it fully. How did the boy change after drinking the potion? After drinking the potion, he no longer was interested in eating good food and he was lying lazily or inactively. Okay, mention the worst thing that the witches learned to do. The witches learned to jump from one person to another person like viruses. Okay, let's come to 5th paragraph. It was a long while before, with the help of this microscope, Dr. Fit on Healthy. What is the name of the doctor? Yes, Dr. Fit on Healthy discovered that the little witches were causing this disease. There were no vaccines or cough mixtures to get rid of them. The doctor found out that the witches could not tolerate joy and good health. It turned out that the best cure was to make a strong effort to live healthy, joyful and happy life. When a person became healthy, the witches had to leave that body as soon as they could, riding off on a sneeze. From then on, the best remedy was neither pills nor injections, but just a little bit of effort to eat some fruits and vegetables and to do some exercise. Whoever came to see Dr. Fit on Healthy and took his advice ended up totally well, being cured of the wasting life disease. So let's have a quick check on our understanding passage 5 and 6. Who discovered the witches? What is the name of the doctor? Yes, Dr. Fit on Healthy. What did the patients do before they went to Dr. Fit on Healthy? They also started living lazily. No longer they also wanted to eat healthy food. So what was the advice of Dr. Fit on Healthy? Dr. Fit on Healthy advised people to do daily exercises and eat healthy food and inculcate good habits. This was the advice given by Dr. Fit on Healthy. So let's sum up this lesson in some points. Once again, I just want you to recall all those things. Which was the healthiest place? Yes, Earth was the healthiest place. People were happy and healthy. On the Earth, in earlier, the people ate variety of food and took daily exercises, which made them very healthy and strong. And seeing all this, one of the witches get furious, and she instructed all the witches to gather in the forest and prepare a magic potion, which went wrong by uttering the wrong words by one of the witches, and because of that all the witches turned into germs and they were trapped into the bottle. And the bottle was lying on the swamp. One day a little boy found that bottle and he thought that it would contain a nice new ring, and he swallowed it fully. And the potion which was there in the bottle, which contains all the witches, what made it, the boy was lazy and eat unhealthy food. They changed his likes and dislikes. And one of the worst thing happened was the witches started spreading from one person to another, and gradually all the people were infected by the disease of wasting life. What is the name of the disease? Disease of wasting life. Dr. Fit on Healthy discovered this disease, and he suggested the best cure. What was that cure? It was to make a strong effort to live healthy, joyful and happy life. People ended up being cured by the disease. This was the summary of this lesson. Okay. What to do after this class? You have to answer all the questions, all the 11 questions. Comprehension 1, 2 and 3. We have 3 sets of questions, and total there are 11 questions. Okay, you have to write answer for all these questions and send me on WhatsApp group. Will you do that? I will be waiting. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you so much, and wait for the next lesson, that is part 2, based on grammatical aspects and LSRW activities prescribed in the textbook. So don't forget to send me the feedback. Okay, thank you so much all.